Just be glad for all you have that's in today.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to episode 2 of Carmen Sandiego. So, yeah, this is the second part of this two-parter of becoming Carmen Sandiego. It is the, I guess, the finale of where this goes and how she becomes who she is. In the first part, we saw that she was kind of orphaned, and we don't know by who or any info on that, but she was discovered by the people who worked at this this school for training thieves. And so she was kind of raised there. She was allowed to participate in the classes early, basically with only one of the teachers there disagreeing, being the one dude. I cannot remember their names right now. He disagreed, thinking she was too immature, and because of it, we see that he actually, in the final exam, fails her by cheating, because it's a kind of a test to pickpocket him, to get the thing out of his pocket by any means necessary. And during her test, he just doesn't put anything in the pocket. So she's not able to find anything and is not able to pass the test or pass her classes and continue on. And we know it's because he doesn't believe in her, but it's like, that's extremely wrong, obviously. It's a terrible thing to do. And really, it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. Is she actually going to pass, or is she going to be given a second chance, or is she eventually going to just have to take it again, or what? We don't know. This is all being told, though, as this kind of backstory, because she's meeting with the one guy who used to be her friend while they were in classes together. But currently, I guess they're not. So I assume that we're going to find out what happened to cause their kind of rift. Because I doubt it's something along the lines of just that they were separated through him passing and her not. I guess we'll find out, though. We also found out more about Carmen as a character, found out she's kind of mischievous, found out that when she was at the school, she found a phone that was actually, well, she stole a phone, basically, that was belonging to this, I guess, diplomat or someone who was visiting, and ends up this guy named Player, or which is a code name, obviously, hacked into it, and so they've been communicating and being friends outside. So that's how Player comes into things. I kind of said it last time, but this is it's a lot better in terms of its writing, its characterization and stuff than I actually thought it would be. When I watched the original series and all, I was a kid, obviously, when I played the games as well. And though I enjoyed it at the time, it's like, obviously it's not like the most exciting in terms of character and story. It's not as big with that. It's an educational game. It's teaching you about these different places and these different artifacts and whatnot. It's meant to be a teaching tool. That's why it's even been used in schools. But at the same time, it's just never been super great with story and whatnot, which it never was meant to be. This time, though, just like a lot of remakes lately, they're actually giving it good story. Just like with the She-Ra remake, they're actually putting forth a lot of effort into creating a good, legitimate story with good, legitimate characters. And I honestly didn't expect it to be this good. I mean, I hope to like it. I always hope to like whatever I watch. I just didn't expect that it was going to be this legitimately good, that it was going to be this legitimately entertaining or fun to watch. The art style is still a little basic, like very basic actually, but it's not terrible, and it's and the animation work for what we got here, but I feel it could have been done better. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, overall, the first episode was really good and got me really into it. So I'm hoping that this second episode continues that, and as we go along with future ones as well. So that being said, we're just going to get right into it. So when the screen turns to black, when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then it fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, yeah, that was a good way to end things off. We saw how she snuck out. We saw her be returned and everything. And we found out how she got her name and her signature look. I really like how all of it kind of came from Booker in a way. That was interesting. And I really enjoyed the overall tone of where this is going. It feels really cool. It feels like this cool crime caper. I know we're going to see the people at Vile again. I know they're going to come back into play, especially the coach. She's going to be big to Carmen's story going forward. You know that. And we know the other students will be as well. I'm interested to see exactly where it goes, though. I'm wondering if the other teachers will ever find out what Shadow Sun did. But yeah, I really like this, actually. I'm really surprised. But in a good way. It's turning out to be pretty darn good. I like how she proved she wasn't really afraid of Graham's shocker baton the entire time, how she was just playing that to kind of let his guard down so she could take him out when she knew he would eventually attack her. And how she escaped this time from the inspector was great. Honestly, it's just really good. So these first 2 episodes were just introducing us to her character, giving us the backstory and everything, and the upcoming episodes will kind of really get into the meat of the story, I feel. Not that this wasn't like any kind of meat to the story. It was big, it was important, but we're going to get into the main focuses of the series, which is obviously Carmen is going to be a thief stealing from Vile associates and whatnot. So I'm interested to see how exactly that goes and what they work with it. The art style and everything is still not the best, but it's not bad. Yeah, I'm just excited to see what they do with this. So in the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. I don't really have anything else to say. It was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything regarding stuff that happened that I didn't mention maybe, or that I'm not thinking about mentioning at the moment, feel free to ask. But in the meantime, yeah. For now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. Thank you for tuning in. See you all next time. I butchered that outro. Let's try that again. I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time. There we go.
And though you've come through many obstacles,